Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to make an easy small bag junk journal. I apologize, I don't have an example. I'm running a little short on time. I thought we could make it together. So first let's have our shout out to Vicki, Lindsay, Nancy, Mariah, and Joyce. I appreciate each and every one of you. So do you have some paper bags? These are small paper bags. You're going to need two of them. These right here are 5 inches by 7. You'll need two. I have also these right here. They're the same bag, just different little print on there. I did coffee dye them. Or maybe you have some smaller little bags. These are actually paper bags. And they sound so wonderful, don't they? And these are 4.5 by 7. So maybe you have something like that. Coffee dyed those. And these are glassine bags. Maybe you have some glassine bags that you can use. These are almost 6 by 7.5, excuse me. All right, so what I think I want to do is I think I want to use these pretty paper ones right here. I don't know if I want to use the stars or I think I want to use these right here. Now I need to decide, do I want the pocket to be on the inside or the outside? I think I need to, if I put it, let's see. Anyway, they were lined up pretty good. No, that's not it. There it is. Well, one's this way and one's that way. I think what I'd like to do is have the pockets on the inside. So that means I'm going to get them fused together right here. So this is going to be the front cover and this is going to be the back cover. Now I have a box of laces and some ribbon and a little bit of fabric, and then there's a little bit of trim right here. I just combined a few things. I thought, ooh, these colors are going to work wonderful with what we're doing. So this is a cotton and it's about almost 2 inches, almost. And I'm just going to glue this fabric right on to my bag, just like that. I'm going to glue one side and then I'm going to glue the other. So I'm going to, let's see here, let's put it like this. And I'm going to just see here. Yeah, put it here. And then where is the halfway mark? That's what I'm looking at. Right here. That's going to be the halfway mark, meaning halfway, like half of this fabric's going to be on this side, and half of this fabric's going to be on this side, the side of the seam right here. So what I think I'll do first is I'll take my glue gun, and I am using my glue gun. If you don't have a glue gun, or maybe you don't like to use a glue gun, whatever reason you're not using a glue gun, that's okay. You can use your fabric tack or whatever glue that you like to use to glue your fabrics. Now I use hot glue for videos because it's quick, it's easy, and it's great because it instantly dries and I can continue on. So making sure that that's really glued well. So now it's like this, and I need to put this one right here. Now I did leave a little bit right here. I'm going to trim it. I just find it easier for me if I don't try to make it fit perfect. That never seems to work for me if I try to make something perfect. I'm wondering, should I have glued all the way to the edge? Probably. I probably did need to do that. All right. Now I'm going to, I think I'm going to actually add my glue directly onto my fabric, and then just lay it on just like that. I'm leaving a tiny little gap. I'm not butting them up right against each other. Can you see I left a little bit of gap right there? It's just going to make it so it bends so much nicer. Oh goodness, that's going to look beautiful. Now, do I want to just take this all the way over like this and not cut it? I think maybe I do. I think it's going to help with the top. It will make my bag not as large of a pocket, but that's okay because that's still a pretty big pocket there. So I'm going to take my glue, and because I'm going to glue it all, just lay it right over, I'm going to do both sides. I've got to work quickly here. That's one thing about hot glue. It doesn't give you any, I don't know why I have this glue stick in my hand. I thought I needed some more glue stick, but I don't. I dropped it. Okay, it doesn't give you much time to sit and think. Once you put that glue out of your glue gun, you better know what you're doing, or your glue is going to harden up and then your item won't stick very well, and then you'll say, well, my glue gun stuff doesn't stick. No, it's that you've let your glue get too cold. All right, so it's going to fold this way. What do we think? I think it's fantastic. There it is. We've made our little cover, very decorative. I'm going to add some glue right up in here just to make sure that I get, there's that glue stick, I get it really glued down well. So I'm going to pull it back just a little bit. Get my glue gun in there, my glue stick in there. Okay, and then just glue it like that, turning it over this way, and catching the edge on this one too. All right, turn it over this way, and just going to catch that edge. And, ooh, this one's pretty good. I already caught the edge on that one. All right. Now let's talk about what do we want to decorate the front with. I'm looking for a paper clip here, and they're all together. Oh, okay. Let's get this shut. Keep this shut a little bit. All right. So I have some gorgeous digitals here, and these are from Pixie Dust Files, and I will link her shop down below. And let's choose which one we want to use. Oh goodness, that one looks gorgeous, especially with our fabric. I've got this one. There's this one. This one. I'm thinking it's either this one or this one. Oh wait, I thought there was one more. There is. There's this one. Yeah, I want this one. Okay, so that's been decided. We know what we're going to be using. Put this right in here so I know whose digitals those are. And I'm going to bring my box in. I'm thinking, I'm going to have to put it over here, guys. I'm thinking we're going to layer some things up. Now, whether we're going to put it on the top of the picture, on the bottom of the picture, I'm just not sure yet, but I know I want to layer some things up. Maybe we should put, okay, here's the box, some of this heavier lace. Let's see, there's this that's heavier, there's this that's heavier. I'm thinking we need the heavier lace on the bottom. Okay, let's try that. So I don't even know if this is going to look very good. we're just working it out together. Working it out together. I need to cut this. Let's just cut it, and I want it to be kind of jaggedy. I don't want it to be perfect. This is a bigger piece, so I want that bigger piece maybe down below. And let's cut a little piece right here of this. Let's put this back in, and what does this look like with it like this? Ooh, that's really nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, do we like putting maybe some of this over the top? Maybe something like that. Can you see how that looks over the top? It mutes it just a tiny bit. There's this dotted net. I don't like it as well. I like this. I am almost out of that, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out. I've got this gorgeous lace that we dyed together. Oh yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and let's layer this up. Let's glue this darker piece right here, and I'm simply going to guess as to where it's going to go, and I'm going to lay it down like this right on top. I need to grab my spoon and push it down. It just helps me get the lace, because the lace is so porous that glue comes through. And here's this piece. I'm just going to guess and say it's about like this. And then laying it over the top. I want it to be a little bit over the actual top of the bag. Pressing it down just to get the glue to go through the lace, and it will stick nicely. Okay, so now we look like this. We've got a beautiful picture. Now I have already inked up the edges, so I don't need to do that now. I've already done that. And do we want this? I'm just looking to see underneath that. I think that might be really sweet underneath it. Do I want it to go all the way from the top of the bag to the bottom of the bag? Or do I want it to go like this? I don't know. There's something to be said about from the top to the bottom. I like that. So what I think I want to do right now, I'm not sure. Here's my box again. Back in the box. Here's this. This is a nice little lace here. It's the right color. Do we want to possibly, we're just kind of trying to plan it out here, put this on the back side like this and put it down on here like this. It doesn't really show up above on the white lace, but it will show up down here on this brown. We're going to end up covering up all of our brown if we do that, and I really like that brown. In fact, where's some more of that brown that we cut? I wonder if we need to add some more of that. Just haphazardly cutting it just to see maybe I need a little bit more on the edge. We're still going to put our picture here, but Oh, that's pretty nice. Makes it a little darker right there, doesn't it? Okay, need to move my little paper clip. And I'd like to have that right here. Almost looks like it finishes off that rose, even though we're going to cover it up. We're going to put our digital. Now, if you don't have a digital, you could use a magazine page. You could use a book picture, a picture out of a book. You don't have to have a digital to do this craft. Not at all. You can find something that you like in a book and go with it. Okay. Get that glued down a little better, and adding, I'll pull it over to the side a little bit. Maybe something like that. Okay, I'm going to glue this down. So someone's going to ask me what size this is. It's 3.5 by 5. So I'm going to add my glue, and I'm using this glue because I'm gluing onto fabric. So that's why I'm choosing this glue. I'm pressing it down. Hopefully I didn't wait too long. Adding a little bit more glue just to make sure it gets totally glued down. Oops. That. And yeah. Just like that. Very, very nice. I do want to place my pink, the lace that we dyed in a video together. I think I want to put it all the way over to the edge. It's going to catch the edge of the fabric, and it's not going to cover up too much of our picture. I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to look where my lines are on my grid, and I'm going to glue it about right there. Okay, lining this up a little better, putting this right onto my bag and laying it down just like that. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's looking spectacular. It's like a mulberry color, and it's pulling out these roses that are over there. Lovely. And I'm just going to trim it off now. Maybe we'll trim it up later. Maybe we'll just fray it. Oh, I kind of like this messy kind of look for this style. Oh my goodness, isn't that coming together gorgeous? So pretty. Now, I do have some labels right here. And I was thinking, before we get too far along, do we want to stick maybe a label right here? I don't know about that one. These are labels from J. Lee Lou. And I'm wanting one, I think, maybe kind of dark like this one. I haven't cut the edges off of that. Could put it right down here. I haven't completely trimmed that out yet. I was actually looking for my hole punch. I was in the car rider line when I was cutting these out. That's when I do most of my fussy cutting, when I'm sitting waiting in line to pick up my granddaughter. And I didn't have my hole punch with me to finish that, but what do we think of that right there? I'm still not too sure. Here's one here. Wrong color. I thought I wanted one. Now I'm just not too sure. Do I still want one? That one I like, actually, I think a little better, and I don't know why. Here, let's try this one. Maybe I like that one. Nope, I like it down below. Okay. There, or here, or here. I think it's this one, and I think it's because it's dark. And also it's kind of in between. That's the same width as that one. Now, do we want to add, next question I have, do we want, oh, what happened to my lid? Oh, there it is. Do we want to add some of this lace underneath it? That's on the brown. Here's the polka dot. And I did say that the polka dot was too, well, maybe not now. Maybe I could put it maybe underneath. I keep feel like I'm getting my head in the video. I'm hoping I'm not getting my head in the video too much. Oh, that's pretty. Sure wish I had some more of this. No, I'm not going to go looking for it. Ooh, here's pink. Here's some pink. We could layer it up, put the polka dot on top of the pink. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I like that. Now, back to this lace, which for some reason I just think it's really pretty. It's like the right color or something. Maybe a little on the side? No. Maybe how about a little bit right down here at the bottom? Maybe. Maybe a little bit up here before we put that net. Now's the time to try it. No, because it's with this color, and that's just not going to, that's not going to work out so well. But it might work out. Here's the full. Nope, I want, say I trimmed off the, what did I trim off? This part. I trimmed this part off right there. So now it's like that. And okay, I'm just going to cut a little piece just to see. Which way does this go? I think it goes this way. Oh, I don't know which way it goes. I never know which way it goes. I just could put it the way I like it. Yeah. Sometimes people say, well, you put it the wrong way. And it's like, well, that's the way I liked it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay, so let's see here. I want to get this over that. How do we like that? Ooh, I like that a lot. I like it so much. What happened to this end? There it is. That I don't want to cover up. I don't want to. I want something here, but I don't know. Maybe I want a ruffle. I bet that's what it is that I want. Now I'm trying to find a ruffle or a piece of lace that's actually kind of ruffly, and I'm going to have to trim this one to get that, but can I get it to look like what it might look like? Yep, that's what it needs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this put together. I think we worked it out. I'm going to lay some glue right here. I'm going to lay this right on top where I want it. I want it just like that. Take a little silicone stick, press it down. Now I'm going to glue it right like this. Put my silicone stick down, catch it like that. Okay. Then let's get this down right here. And lay the lace right there. Pull it down just a little bit, kind of like those words. And I'm going to put it at an angle. Put this little piece of pink lace right here. And then this little piece, even maybe like that. Just playing around with it, guys, and seeing what we might like. And how about if we pop it right there? I think that'll be perfect. Get this popped down. How about right there? Okay, now pick it up so you can see what's happening here. Oh goodness. Oh, I think it's looking gorgeous. Inside. Oh, the cover. I love it. Now let's put our ruffle. So this is the pink lace, and what I need to do is I need to take off this piece right here. I do believe. Let's see here if I do, if I still think I do. That is an awful big ruffle. Yeah, that's just way too large, so I am going to need to remove this little piece right here. And that's plenty. Bring that a trim. And then I'm going to need to either lay the lace down using my grid and then popping this on like this. I think that might be the easiest way to get this done. I'm trying to have the same amount of lace sticking from the bag to the edge as I do, you know, all the way down. I don't know if you can hear those dogs. They're playing with each other, and they're making noises in the other room. All right, so adding my glue. Adding my bag. Pressing it down. The glass mat will help with this glue, and I can just pull it up. There we go. I know it sounded horrible, but it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love it. Now let's trim. Oh, this is just turning out spectacular. Trimming it here. Guys, look. I know you need to see it on a darker piece. Can you see it on this piece? Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Now we've got a pocket here. And we have a pocket here. And we've got our fabric spine. Shall we fill it with some papers? Now you can fill it with all kinds of papers that you want. Oh, we need some bling for sure. I just saw my pearls. That's going to set it off. That's what it needs. Hang on just a second. All right, sorry about that. My husband came home and the dogs, they get all happy because he's come home. So let's go ahead and cut off some of this bling. And maybe that's just what we need over here on this side right here. Goodness gracious, that's pretty. And I'm thinking maybe a little bit more right here. Oh goodness, yes. Oh goodness gracious, that's just what we need. All right, so trimming that off. I'm going to add my glue right here. And then I need to pick this up and put it right in the glue. Then I'm able to pull this back, my pearls back that are on the string, pull them back and add a line of glue and lay my pearls right on top. Oh goodness, you guys, I'm excited about this little journal. Oh my gosh, it's turned out so vintage, shabby. Oh, yummy, yumminess. So yummy. All right, so adding my glue here, we did the exact same thing. I'm going to anchor my pearls. So once they're anchored, I'm able to pull them back. Otherwise, I can't get these things to, you know, they keep going round and around and they don't, can't lay them down in time. So if I do it that way, then it's so much easier. And oh goodness, that's just what it needed. It needed that bling, didn't it, guys? I'm even thinking maybe just two right there. For some reason, it just needs a couple right here. So adding two right there. What a gorgeous cover. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Now, we can add all kinds of different things inside. Last night, I coffee dyed a whole bunch of lined book pages. I love adding lined book pages into my journals because they are lined, and when you're really using them to journal in, it's so nice to have that lined paper, I think. I don't know, can you see that it's lined? I can't see that you can see. But I'm going to move this out of the way, my box. Moving my box out of the way. And we're going to fold a few of these pages. Now, to get them in there, let's just fold one and see. Is that going to be too narrow? It's pretty narrow, but what we can do is we can get some coffee dyed paper. I've got glue all over my thing. We can get some coffee dyed paper. I'm going to grab some. Oh, I hope I have some pink. And then we're going to get a bunch of pages in there. We're going to sew them together and we're going to finish this off. I absolutely love it. I not only have pink pages, I have pink pages with doily images. I have pink music paper, and then I have some coffee dyed paper, some with doilies and some without. I think that's going to be gorgeous in this journal. If I fold it this way, I think, and I even like the fact that it's not coffee dyed and it's just barely pink. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Let me see here. How big do we want these pages to be? I'm going to mark with my pencil right here, and I'm going to line the spine up with a line of my grid, and then I'm just going to, I think it's going to be about here, and about, where is that? Maybe about here. We're going to have to see about that. We're going to have to see if that is what indeed I want. So we're going to bring in our larger guillotine. I think we'll just cut this first. And then we'll cut this. And we're just going to have to see how does that fit into our journal. Is this what we want? Open it up. That's about the right size. Alrighty. So if that's the right size, we can take this, and this is going to be a smaller because I really would like to have my lines going the correct way. And we can do like this. Now, another thing that we can do is we can take this and we can fold it like this, and then measure where we're at, fold it up like that, and we can put a pocket in this tall one. Even though it's a book page, we can put a pocket in our book page. How large do we want that pocket to be? Well, if I make it 2 inches, I want to make it 2.5, and then I can fold it down 1/2 inch and make it a little stronger, so you can stick something in there. So doing that, and then turning this up about 1/2 inch here and here, about 1/2 inch, about, oops, and then we turn it up like that. Okay, what happened to my, here it is, my art glitter glue. Let's fold this down. Now why we folded it like that is because this is just book page, and I would like it to be just a little sturdier than book page to make a pocket. So that's why I did that. So now it's a built-in pocket, and I forgot to glue. I forgot to glue the center, you guys. There we go. A little bit of glue in the center. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3. How about some music? We're going to have to make our music go the wrong way, but we can have a fold out. So, over here, first let's trim it to be the width that we want. Pencil. Right here and right here. I'm going to move my hot glue gun. It's going to give me a little bit more room up here. And we're simply going to trim the borders off. Trim and trim. Okay, now that we have our borders trimmed, now let's fold it. My husband's coming back in, and now the dogs are going to bark again. Okay, folding it here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.5. There we go, something like that. So then we can take, this is going to be extra, so we'll fold it over like that. And so now when it goes into our signature, so let's put this one and then maybe this one, and then we'll be putting it inside of our book, and we've got a pocket. And we come to this one, and then it folds out. Okay, so we have a little bit of a fold out, and we need a whole bunch more papers in here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to work on this, and then I'll be right back, and we'll see how it all turns out. I'm excited. All right, you guys, so I added the pages, and let's look and see what it looks like. Oh my goodness, isn't that one pretty? That's an old book page, plants. There's some pink music paper, lined book page, some coffee dyed paper, some more of that beautiful old book page, lined book page, the doily pink page, the pocket we put into the lined book page, We've got another little bit of that beautiful vintage book, a pocket right here. Ooh, I love that page, and the beautiful pink music paper we put in that fold out right there. Oh, and some doily. We've got a pocket here on that page. This one's a nice fold out right here. And then we've got another pocket, built-in pocket, lots of journaling spaces, a little fold out here. And then we've got a pink page, a lined book page, music paper, and that vintage book. Now remember, we've got pockets in the front and back cover. You can add all kinds of ephemera into this. It was quick, it was easy, and I had so much fun. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.